no time to waste. And I let Adam crunch the numbers. I gotta make sure that my money straight. She wanna make sure that my money real. Kissing, another. Back in the day, I ain't had no whip. I just pulled up in the tank. I'ma pull up, just stunt. Can't, all in your brain. I'm going Batman, I'm going bang. Come with the bang. What you gon' do? 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 I'm finna. What you gon' do?
I'm on a Sony lot, eating a lot of chips, stacking a lot of guaps. If I get it to pop, my mom get a coupe, my mom get a lot of rocks. I ain't got to mouth, let that in the past. My foot on the gas, I flew elevator, we facing my brad. How you want deposit the memo or cash? Red light, yellow light, green light, go. The event, so I take the bank home. I won't keep quiet, I'm in it. Yeah, my best friend called, want me alone. None of my bitches happy at home, and I blah. I'm a businessman, so I give her a loan now. 3 pumps in the chain from the Homer. From the Homer? Her Bucky a goner. Her get Bucky a goner.
What you gon' do? 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 Open up.
Stunt.
Hey, yeah. Fresh out the Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down, look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need cheese, cash app, Venmo or PayPal. Turned up to the max, I'm finna break down. Flow water, big trip, boy, this a gray cloud. Highlights, ball is life, my whole take wow. Big boss, hella chicken, I feel like Rick Ross. Why you going so damn hard? They got me off. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If hit boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury. Luxury. Ha, these luxury. Ha, luxury. Ha, ha, they can't with me. Slow it. I ain't finna stop till they make the rap blow it. Shout out, yeah, she was with me at my lowest. Best baby daddy in the world, and you know it. I thought that I was done, he said hop back in. Made it to the lead, this is not Pac-10. Headline set, that's a big back end. Let the beat drop, bring that back in. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang it. These no can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If hit boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury.
Ay, wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib, psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Yeah, straight out the Linux. That phone for hours. I'm straight out the minutes. They calling up Dion and straight out the business. We take out the Sims and then take out percentage. Period, break out the minutes from capital M. Now we straight out the sentence. They pay out, I'm finished. Then grade out the lake house, the bay, watch the women. I curse. Go meet your maker. Lord, please don't save them. Mind the bumpers, I've been paving the road. I go to sleep, go major. Silver too, but I've been playing for gold. The metal keep close range. I cleaned up, still dangerous. Can't change West Philly raised. Wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib, psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Got your stacks up, but you ain't got no rings, yeah. Got my stats up, I'm living out my dreams, yeah. Stretch this condo, I can fit a limousine, yeah. Ain't that ironic? I'm so iconic.
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006, we welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Rattler. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Young. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal. Throwing on 2nd down, Young. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
On 3rd and goal, they'll run for it. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. The motion man is Sanders. On 4th down, Young. And this is hot. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Xavier Legette, touchdown Carolina. That his first touchdown this year.
And this is where the threat of run just opens up everything else in your offense, especially when you have a premier back lined up behind center. And this is one of those cases where the defense is so worried about how do we stop this ground game. You don't have enough guys to account for everyone in the passing game, and results in an easy touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the end zone. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing now is Rattler. Open man down the field. It's Olave. 23 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Saints first down. Looking to throw. Rattler. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's deep for Olave. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Young going to give it to Brooks. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Young. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Young to throw. That's to the right, caught by Sanders. And he'll be taken down.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
And he's in! Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Panthers. Elliott on now for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Panthers will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. Here's Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. The Panthers off to the early advantage. More from New Orleans after this. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Rattler now back to throw. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace. Elliott now for the extra point. He gets it to go. Panthers are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. I'll give on the ground, and he'll get about 5.
It's a game of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, they run the counter. And he's going to get the first down. He is up past the 35-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10. Here's Rattler. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in?
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield, By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. On 1st and 10, here's Young. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down. Here's Young. That one taken in right side by Leggett. They gain 18 yards on that one. It's good for a Panther 1st down. Off the play fake. Here's Young. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. On 2nd down, Young. He's going to let this one go deep. And this will be incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. He's going to look downfield once again. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
This offense find themselves with a big lead here, but remember, it's still the first half, Mike. There's a long way to go. Defensively, they've got to buckle down. They have to find a way to put a lid on this offense, because if they don't, they're going to find themselves at the halftime break down by a whole lot.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Brooks. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Young. A high throw over the middle that's taken in. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. Throwing is Young. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. Bring up second and goal. Now Young. Over the top. He's got it. Xavier Legette. Touchdown, Panthers. That his second touchdown tonight. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Panthers stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Throwing is Rattler. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. Now Rattler going to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. He'll look to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Off the play fake. He'll look to... Under pressure, he's going to go down again. They sacked him for a second consecutive time. Here's the punter now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Darnell Wright, guilty that time. Out of the shotgun, Young. Oh, he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Understanding the coverage shells of cover 2 is critical, especially for the linebackers, Mike. They're responsible for those underneath zones. There is some vulnerability to this coverage.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Panthers are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On 1st down is Young. A dive and a catch. Incredible. The Panthers are going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Young. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The rest of this game is all going to come down to getting stops. You find yourself down pretty big here in the first half. You have to get the ball back to your offense as many times as possible, but you can't keep giving up scoring drives, whether it's field goals or touchdowns. You need punts. You need takeaways. Give your offense a chance to start climbing back.
All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Young. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. A big play for the Panthers. A gain of 48. On the handoff, this is Brooks. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the 2nd half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now?
To the goal line and in. Jatavion Sanders. Touchdown, Carolina. On is Elliott to add the extra point. He's got it. Panthers keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rattler. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. Looking to throw, Rattler. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by J.C. Horn.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Here comes the screen to Brooks. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Young. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is brought in. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. So the big play gets him down close, and now it's 1st and goal. To throw is Young. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Xavier Leggett, touchdown, Panthers. 3 touchdowns for the game, his first 3 of the year. Elliott on now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Panthers continue to bring the hammer down. It is now 49-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Jair Alexander up from the secondary to make the stop. 2nd down and 8. Here's a toss, right side. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Off play action. He'll set up. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss of 10 yards brings up 4th down.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
That's a heck of a stop there defensively, Mike. 2nd and inches, you're thinking the first down is pretty much a formality, but not for this defense. They pack it in tight, they sell out on the run, and they're going to force this team to snap it again on 3rd down.
Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
A gain on play. First down, Panthers.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. A toss, and here's Brooks. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw, Young. This one caught at the 4. And he will get into the end zone. Ja'Tavion Sanders. Touchdown, Carolina. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
Next to score, Panthers 56. Saints nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the carry.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
That's deep for Olave. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked up by J.C. Horn.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The 3rd quarter has come to an end.
Saints nothing.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, it's Brooks. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards.
Here's Young to throw. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. A carry now for Brooks. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it, and no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Another try with Brooks. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. A run out of the gun with Brooks. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on.
And he's into the end zone. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Panthers. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Elliott, good on the extra point. Panthers will add one more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And the good kick pays off. They'll only be able to take this past the 10-yard line. Rattler now back to throw. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by J.C. Horn.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll... They capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole.
A run with Brooks. And he will score again. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Carolina. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Panthers add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's a zone read to start the drive. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. And this ball's intercepted by J.C. Horn. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 43-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Handoff. Running left is Brooks. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's brought down at the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
We'll go once more with Brooks.
Jonathan Brooks on the play. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's third down.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here now, 3rd and 5. To throw is Young. He's got his man. It's Harrison. The Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts.
Think back to what they told us during the week, Mike. They said this primetime platform, this is a tremendous opportunity for us to show the entire league and put them on notice. And boy, after this performance, boy, have they ever.
Young gonna give it to Brooks. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's gonna lose a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. Back to throw. Young. That is caught at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. And make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, from New Orleans, we say goodnight.